Hello, my lovelies. Welcome back. Welcome back to Lilly Loves Tarot. I do appreciate you. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we are going to take a look at the zodiac sign of Gemini. This message is for those who are not in attendance with the person that they love, the person that they can't stop thinking about, the person that's on their mind, the person, Gemini, that you are in separation from. How do they feel about you? And will they return? For all my lovelies, I want to thank everyone for supporting the channel. Welcome to the new subscribers. I do appreciate you. I hope, my lovelies, you are doing what? Living and loving. Okay, this message is a general messages, so please check your placements, my lovelies. Check your placements, and you will find your messages there. All right, my lovelies, let's delve in. Spirit, how does the person that Gemini loves, the person that they can't stop thinking about, the person that's on their mind, how does this person feel about Gemini? And will this person return? Spirit, please show me the current energies and movements between the zodiac sign of Gemini and the person that they love. Gemini in love. Show me their current energies. And how do they feel about each other? Will the person that Gemini is in separation from, the person that they love, the person that they can't stop thinking about, feel about them? And will the person that Gemini loves return? All right, Gemini, what do you need to know about the person that you love? Spirit, show me the current energies and movements between Gemini and the person that they love, the person that they cannot stop thinking about, the person that's on their minds. Will the person that Gemini loves return back to them? Please show me. Spirit, will the person that Gemini loves, that they can't stop thinking about, return back to Gemini? Will they come back to Gemini? Please show me. Spirit, will the person that Gemini loves return back to Gemini? All right, my lovelies, let's take a look at the energies and your messages for the person that you love, the person that you are currently in separation from. All right, Gemini. I feel that this message is very, very specific. I feel that you are separated from someone that is actually currently mirroring your energy. And the theme that I'm pulling between the two of you is, where is the love? And back together again. I feel for a lot of you, loving this person was literally a battle. And it was difficult because you never knew where you stood with this person. I feel like this person's energy was all over the place. You are representing Gemini, the King of Pentacles. There were a lot of high hopes for this union. I know that you are not with this person because you are feeling left out in the cold, but so is the person that you love. We have a lot of fives in this reading, a lot of them. We have the Five of Pentacles crossing, the Five of Cups, the Five of Wands, and the Five of Swords. Complete devastation. There are a lot of hurt feelings between you and this individual. There is a loss here. Both of you are feeling neglected, left out in the cold. You're upset. They're upset. This was a battle. I feel like both of you were unwilling to compromise. It was a battle of wills. You could not get on the same page. And I'm going back to this theme that I keep hearing. Where is the love? Competition. You were in competition with them. They were in competition with you. And don't tell me that you weren't. I also feel for some of you, there were outside influences in this connection. Somebody was listening to the village. I feel that someone, and this could have been you or the person that you love, was taking advice from other people on what to do in this relationship. Both of you were trying to outsmart the other. You're not talking to each other currently. I feel like either they ghosted you or you ghosted them. The High Priestess. There were arguments. There was constant conflict. And there were head games. Because I feel that both of you wanted control by any means necessary. There was no stability here. Things were not balanced. There was no equilibrium. Neither one of you, neither other of you knew where you stood with the other person. Now, for a group of you, I feel you had 1 foot in and 1 foot out. There were major trust issues here. I also feel that there were issues surrounding integrity, self-esteem. Someone here was carrying a lot of wounds from their past. And I feel that there was a lot of blaming going on. There was never any cohesion between the two of you. Both of you were stressed out. Because I'm going back to the theme, where is the love? I feel that both of you were afraid to give to the other because no one wanted to get hurt. And that's understandable. But in any relationship, there has to be give and take. And I don't see that any of that took place here. I feel that you were pulling on their strings and they were pulling on yours. And it was a race to the top. I want to clarify the Five of Pentacles. For some of you, this could have been an issue of status. This could have been an issue of finances, money. I also feel that for some of you, there were third-party influences. So let's clarify the Five of Pentacles. There was great attraction here between the two of you. But as the old adage states, you don't buy cake for the icing. Because if you don't like the cake, you will throw it away. So I don't feel that physical attraction was an issue here. I feel like the two of you had a personality imbalance. And what I mean by that is you couldn't agree on anything. Archangel Michael, please clarify the Five of Pentacles. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? Neither one of you got what you wanted because neither one of you invested. There was no investment here. I feel like both of you had expectations of the other, but no one was willing to put anything into the pot. And so this relationship was bankrupt because I feel that both of you kept withdrawing and withdrawing and withdrawing deposits that you never made. Spirit, clarify the Five of Pentacles. How can you withdraw from an account that you made no deposits in? Clarify the Five of Pentacles. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? Yeah, the Page of Swords, the Eight of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. Both of you could not agree on anything because it was more important to be right than to get along. Underneath the deck, we have the Eight of Pentacles reverse. Neither one of you were willing to work on this connection. Clarify the Ace of Swords. This relationship struggled, and I feel like it struggled from the beginning all the way to the end. And there are a few messages here for some of you. And I'm going to get to them in just a minute. And it's going to hit. And if the shoe fits, then you know what to do. Wear it. Spirit, clarify the Ace of Swords. There was a lot of ego here. No compromise whatsoever. And one of you were trying to constantly outdo the other. There was gaslighting. I mean, what was the point for this connection? Because neither one of you were getting what you wanted. Clarify the Ace of Swords. Yeah, the Two of Swords. Both of you were blocked. You were blocking each other. There was a difference in belief systems. The Two of Swords and the Chariot. This is a side message for some of you. Part of the problem here, I feel, of why there was constant conflict in this connection, why things never got off the ground. And this is very specific. It's going to hit for some of you. So if it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it's not your message. This part, particularly. Some of you were juggling another person. You had a backup. And don't tell me that you didn't. You had a backup. So you were in a relationship, but you were giving your attention to someone on the side because you were afraid of getting hurt. So you were trying to cover all of your bases just in case this connection didn't work out. And for a lot of you, you were dealing with an ex. Yes, you were. The Six of Cups and the Knight of Cups and the Three of Cups. You were juggling the person you were with and your ex. The Seven of Swords and the Knight of Wands. Lying and cheating and deception. There was a third-party interference because you were trying to juggle two people at the same time. And some of you, and this is very specific, were still trying to pursue an ex that you had been trying to get back for years. And you wanted to make your ex jealous. Yes, you did. The person that you've been holding on to at a distance. So you had one foot in one relationship, and then you had your one other foot in another one. And you concocted this plan that I want my ex's attention. So I will get involved over here. Again, this is a separate message for some of you. And don't tell me that it didn't happen. The Lovers. A choice between two people. This is what caused a lot of the conflict between you and the person that you got involved with. Because you had your foot in another place. You were dividing your time and investments between two people. Because the reality is, for some of you, You weren't in love with the person you were with. You were only using them as a pawn to get somebody else back. And the plan didn't work. Because this ex that you've been dragging around for years, the person that you thought you wanted, yes, the person you thought you wanted, the person you had been chasing, the Knight of Wands, the Seven of Swords, the Three of Cups, the Six of Cups. You had been chasing this person for a long time. And this person didn't give you any attention until you got involved with somebody else. I said it, this is a side message for some of you. And it's going to hit differently. And as soon as you got involved with somebody else, your ex became interested in you. And this caused a lot of conflict in the relationship you were in, because you constantly had to explain your time, what you were doing, where you were going, who you were doing it with. There was a lot of mind games here, a lot of gaslighting. The devil. What does the devil do? Create illusions. This relationship was toxic. And it was toxic because you weren't happy where you were. You thought the grass was going to be greener with an ex if you could get them back. And you did try with the Eight of Pentacles. You had a plan. But the plan was to use your current relationship to draw them out. And you did with the Knight of Cups. But as you were pursuing your ex, you neglected the relationship you were currently in. And don't tell me that you didn't, because I got the Three of Pentacles here. This was a third party situation. So the energies could be vice versa. You were in a third party, or somebody put you in a third party. Gemini. But what I'm pulling in the energies is you couldn't get over your ex. So you couldn't invest in the relationship you were currently in. And it created all kind of drama, chaos, and confusion with the Seven of Cups. And this is the reason you were constantly arguing and in a battle with the person you were currently involved with. Because you took a lover, and the lover was your ex. You were not emotionally available for the relationship you were currently in. Let's clarify the King of Pentacles. Spirit, clarify the King of Pentacles. Yeah, the King of Pentacles is being clarified by the Nine of Swords. We have the Nine of Swords twice. Yes, the lovers. This third party situation stressed you out. It's hard to give to two situationships at the same time, isn't it? So you lied and you cheated on the person you were with so that you could get an ex back. And now that you're gone, because this relationship did come to an end with the Ten of Swords because of lying, cheating, and betrayal. And the lying, cheating, and betrayal was revealed here with the Sun. We have the Five of Pentacles twice. I feel like the person you were with found out because of communications between you and your side lover, your ex, and things ended. And both of you moved on with the Chariot. But see, this is the sting here. You left a relationship, Gemini, to go back to an ex. Yes, you did. And that relationship didn't work out. And I know that it didn't work out because we have the Eight of Cups crossing here with the Chariot. It didn't work out because your ex did not change. They decided they didn't want to commit to you. The Six of Pentacles. They didn't want you in the primary position. The Seven of Cups. They decided they wanted to keep their options open. So you left one relationship to go back to someone that kept you as an option. They decided they didn't want to commit to you. And so you walked away because you underestimated your lover. Now we know that this occurred because underneath the deck we have the Tower. So now you regret the Five of Cups, leaving the relationship you had to go back and be with a lover. And now you want a new beginning. The Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. So I feel, Gemini, you know where you stand in this reading. If you left someone to go back to an ex, or somebody left you to go back to an ex, they are coming back around. And they're coming back around with an apology. But they're only coming back around because that connection didn't work out. For some of you, there has been no communication whatsoever with this person. They lied to you. They betrayed you. The Five of Swords. They were willing to do whatever they needed to do to get this person back. And once they got them and they went over there because they thought the grass was greener they got betrayed. And it brought up feelings and reasons why it didn't work in the first place. So now that you got your feelings hurt and you got rejected, and don't tell me that you didn't get rejected, now that you feel left out in the cold from your ex because they didn't want to give you a commitment, now you want to go back to the relationship that you had, to the person that wanted to give you some stability, to the person that wanted to try to work things out. So what I'm pulling here is that the connection you had with the person you were with was a battlefield because you were longing to be with someone from your past. The cycle had not been completed out, and you had one foot in and one foot out. And it was all of these what if, could have been. And you weren't happy until you sabotaged the relationship you were in. You weren't happy until the ex showed you a little bit of attention. And then you went over there and got your feelings hurt. And it wasn't until you got your feelings hurt that you realized that maybe you could have had something good with the person you were with, but things never got off the ground because you never invested in the connection you were in, because you were leaving hope to be with someone else. So now you want to go back to the cup that you rejected. Spirit, give me additional messages for the sign of Gemini. I mean, for a lot of you, you put somebody through the ringer. Either they put you through the ringer or you put them through the ringer. And you made them feel like a placeholder until you went back to someone from your past. And you constantly blamed them for your unhappiness. And none of it was really their fault because you were never invested in the first place. You were just using them as a pawn to get back with your ex. And that's why the tower hit this relationship, because it was not built on a firm foundation. Spirit, what additional love messages do you have for the sign of Gemini? Now you want another chance. Now you want a new beginning. Now you want this person to forgive you. Spirit, what additional love messages do you have for the sign of Gemini? Yeah. Now the messages are move on. Someone is unavailable, a waste of time, it's over. Communicate, compromise, forgive, and work it out. So basically what I'm pulling here, Gemini, is Spirit is saying for some of you, the person you want to go back to, the person you betrayed, the person you lied to, the person you put through the ringer, is moving on from you because they feel like you would be a waste of time. And for a lot of you, you want to communicate with this person because now, since they've been gone and you've been gone, since you went and exercised your other option that didn't work out, now you want to come back around to the person you betrayed and you want them to forgive you. And now you want to compromise. Now you want to work things out. But I feel for a lot of you, this person has decided to move on. So I feel, Gemini, if this is you, if you are the one that put somebody in a third party, if you betrayed this person, I feel that this person has moved on. If this energy is in the reverse, this person is going to come back and ask for forgiveness for the betrayal and for hurting you. You will have to make the decision on whether you want to entertain this person or not. So let me run it back. If this person betrayed you, left you for an ex, and left you out in the cold, they are coming back around. And with the Page of Wands, I feel like this person is going to come back around, with a message. We have the Page of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Page of Cups. They're feeling guilty with the Five of Cups about how they treated you. And now they want another chance. They are looking for forgiveness. And I feel like they are going to come back with a confession. It will be up to you on whether you want to engage with this person or not, whether you want to accept their apologies or not. That will be entirely up to you. Their hidden message is, I know I messed up everything. I wish I could take back my words. For a lot of you, I feel like you had to lose someone. You had to go through this connection, this breakup, because it was a lesson. I feel like a lot of you are realizing what you had. You realize that you never gave this person a chance. You never gave the connection a fair shot, or either this person never gave you a fair chance because they were still hanging on to someone from their past. And it's going to be your call on whether you want to forgive this person and start new or not. I want to thank everyone for tuning into this reading. I do appreciate you. These are the messages that I have for Gemini. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. Welcome to all the new subscribers, to all the new viewers. I do appreciate you. As always, continue living and continue loving. And until next time, take care. Thank you so much.